But Texas also had 6 different flags, so they've been through the...
Really?
Yeah, that's where Six Flags come from. The amusement park.
From the Six Flags of
Six
Texas?
Flags over Texas, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Wow, that's good podcast.
Thanks, man. Well, we're over time already, so we're done.
Well,
you guys
Nick,
want to finish?
Did we ever talk about the Six Flags we went to in New Orleans?
New Orleans? Have you been to there?
Have you been there?
The abandoned Six Flags in New Orleans?
Oh, you gotta go,
It's cool, man. Yeah, if you go to New Orleans, it was destroyed by Katrina.
In the 9th Ward.
So why do you go there?
There was a Six Flags.
Cool. It's like a Silent Hill, like ghost town.
Yeah, it's like a zombie
creepy
movie,
amusement park with all this graffiti, and you can go in like the bank vault and shit. And
Are people in it?
No, it's like
abandoned property, and the police.
Six Flags never left
That's what I'm saying.
derelict.
There's not like vagrants and shit living in the Six Flags.
There might be,
Maybe.
but
We
I mean
didn't
that's
see
like
any.
New Orleans,
There's got to be people squatting in it, right?
Yeah. Well, our favorite part of the trip was like as we were walking through the park. There's like, so people don't like check how to draw a swastika before they go out.
It's so hard for
graffitiing.
so many people.
Yeah. So we go through the park and there's all these fucked up swastikas until we get to the end of the park, and then
They finally mastered it.
There's one that was done right, and so there's like a guy that has a memory of the day he went to Six Flags and learned how to draw a swastika.
We were up all night, but it was worth it.
He finally did it. There was an abandoned like mental institution.
Yeah, Hell's Gate.
In Maryland, in Glendale, Maryland.
Oh, there's one in New Jersey they just demolished.
Well, when I was a teenager, people were like, we're going to go do shrooms and go to the
Why would they want to do that?
I don't know. I'm like, I would never go. I was like, that sounds horrifying.
I want to go in the most
cool,
depressing atmosphere.
Scary in the middle of the night. And they're like, it's haunted.
No, mushrooms at night is too scary.
Yeah, they would say it was haunted. I couldn't even do it sober. They're talking about it's haunted, and you could hear noises in the building.
Why would I want that?
Yeah, well, they would go ghost hunting and like, but you think about it, ghosts aren't real. That's just homeless people trying to sleep, and it's a bunch of fucked up teenagers being like, we're not afraid of you, ghost.
Did they ghost hunt in that way?
Just let me go to sleep.
Would you ever believe that in real life ghost hunting?
Yeah.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts is how you say it.
We're ghost hunting, just spray painting a swastika on a
show
homeless guy's
yourself.
face.
What if that's what female Ghostbusters was? They're just murdering vagrants and claiming to be killing ghosts.
Yeah.
Well, I like that now that Hillary lost. That's all young girls have to fall back on is ghost hunting.
Is female Ghostbusters.
It's ghost busting.
Yeah.
That's it, dude.
Now, what choices do women have besides ghost busting?
I don't know. There hasn't been any recent female successes. What are like the big things?
And I can't believe any exist unless I see one.
Yeah, your
on
girl's
TV.
going to be Secretary of State.
Yeah,
that was a great pick on your part.
Who's your girl?
Yeah, that's
he
why
was
we
like
need
talking. He was praising Tulsi Gabbard. Like
no, that's what people
ago.
are saying. Like on election night, they're like, "Yeah, there's this lady from Hawaii."
He's saying how
Bernie.
great Tulsi Gabbard is. Now she's going to be this socialist hero in fucking 2020, and now she's Trump's pick for Secretary of State.
Oh yeah,
and
really?
she's an Indian nationalist and supports like Modi and is who supported or they committed some kind of genocide or at least had some
against Muslims
tacit involvement in it.
Yeah, and she was like she was potentially part of a cult for a very long time.
What
cult? Some cult, like some Hindu cult in Hawaii with some weird leader, and then her dad was part of she was part of a political dynasty, and her dad was like radically anti-gay, and so she was like protesting gay rights.
Everyone was anti-gay until 2000.
No, she was like there was
some stop. It's
did you see Hillary's videos of her when they asked her about gay marriage?
Yeah,
her greatest hits.
Yeah.
Do you think that gay marriage shows? I know.
Yeah.
To me, marriage is sacred.
Yeah.
Between a man, she's actually saying that shit.
Yeah.
And that, in a nutshell, by the way, how
she didn't turn around until 2012, but
never.
So
they all were
against
against
Don't you
it.
think that
but
like
to say my faith and I think it's sacred. Why are you adding that, bitch? You don't got to throw that in.
But don't you think that's
to court Christians?
That's where they get turned off. Is that obvious phoniness? Like you're probably stupid enough to think it's my faith, right?
The only people with like millions and millions of dollars that are actually Christians are evangelists. I really don't think any rich people actually fucking really believe in God. They have to all be.
It's
atheists.
a way to manipulate poor
If you have
people.
that much power,
No, some do. You'd be surprised, man. I mean, In-N-Out Burger. That reason that place is even good is because the guy's a cuckoo Christian, and he's scrupulous, like to a fault scrupulous. Like he makes. That's why he doesn't come here.
Is that what the name is? A reference to his closeted homosexuality?
Maybe
it's his hidden secret.
But the guy would stand over. Like he'd make sure people got paid right. You know, they pay very well for being what it is, and have a low turnover of jobs.
Yeah,
and that's a Christian guy's Christianity working out.
Well, I don't know. I think people are like easy to forget that homophobia was pretty fucking prevalent until like literally 2 years ago. Till like 2 or 3 years
2000,
ago.
like
it really
11
is such
or
a
12,
stupid thing to call it too. The fact that
people getting mad at Castro, they're like, oh, Castro threw gay people in jail, and it's like, yeah, I mean, like, so did we, so did a lot of fucking people, and that doesn't excuse it, but it's like,
I mean,
in the context of all the things he did.
But if the thing of Castro, or just even like having a Shea shirt, like, the thing of hating homosexuality, they hated artists. That's why I love seeing artists like love fucking Shea. They didn't like. This is the dumbest part of any of that Marxist shit, is that how they value labor. Like, the amount of labor that goes into something determines its value. So you as a comedian, that's not as worth as much as a guy who digs ditches.
I agree.
You should be paid less. The insanity of that. That's what sucks about it. That's where gays aren't gonna, because gays are in the arts traditionally quite, you know.
Yeah, there's a tweet from a couple years ago, and I can't remember who fucking did it. I think it was at Beavis Simpson. I might be fucking it up, but this guy wrote, in the future Marxist paradise, my asthma and physical size will exempt me from any physical labor. Instead, my role will be anime appraiser.
No, that's all their fucking fantasy. That's all the goddamn fantasy. So these nerds always fantasize, and then a strong man takes it from them. Fucking but that labor thing is so stupid. I was watching Russell Brand on Netflix doing his Eat the Rich video. You know, have you seen Russell Brand's? He's like,
he's like political now, right?
But it's in England, so it's so British. They're 1%.
Yeah.
So he's showing this guy in a bank, like, cleaning the windows. He goes, why does the president of the bank make millions, but the one who cleans it has to live on a living wage? I'm like, what did you just fucking say?
Yeah.
A living wage? Did you just say, why does he have to have a living wage? First of all, just that. Right. You have a living wage.
Yeah.
Secondly, you can't forget why the president of the bank makes more than the squeegee guy.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. No. Also, what I love about Britain too is I found this out, like, when they approved whatever that funding is to make Buckingham Palace more palacey. They're just like they're investing more money to make it like even nicer than it already is. And there's people that are British socialist royalists, where they're socialists, but they're also royalists, in that they love the Queen and thinks like the Queen should have all of her jewels and riches.
Well, because you know why? Somebody just told me. I always wondered about that. Someone told me it really only cost them like $1 a piece or something. The people and the tourism and the shit that it generates is actually quite a lot from just people showing up. That goes into all their bloated welfare state. So they do get something out of it.
Yeah,
they don't get nothing.